Ma'am. Ma'am.
When walking through the streets of Evanston, it is common to be approached by a person claiming to be homeless asking for money.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Research shows that college students are statistically more likely than the general public to give money to homeless people. But students at Northwestern University have varying views on the issue. Psychology and mathematical methods in the social sciences major, Alyssa Connor, says she doesn't usually give money to homeless people due to safety concerns.
Especially as a young woman, I get nervous when approached on the street.
Economics and computer science major Eddie Wu, however, believes that homeless people are not a threat.
They're usually just nice and they just don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be tormented either, but they're just desperate.
Radio, television, and film major Katie Moore says that giving directly to homeless people is more convenient than donating to charities.
It's relatively easier to, if you see someone like on the side of the street, to be able to give them, you know what I mean? It's more immediate.
However, her mother raised her to give food rather than money.
She told me, she was like, oh, like, you don't know what someone on the street is going to use that money for. Like, they could be using it to, you know, like, save up or get like a meal or something, or they could be using it to go out and buy drugs.
Radio, television, and film major Xanthi Brown disagrees with this way of thinking. She says these sorts of stereotypes cause people to believe it is better to give money to homeless shelters rather than to homeless people themselves, but that they aren't true.
I think some of the rhetoric surrounding homeless shelters is a little bit classist.
Communication studies and political science major Joe Scoletti believes giving to homeless shelters is not enough.
You don't know what barriers might be in their way from making it to one of those shelters.
Brown says she prefers to give to homeless people directly.
I think that I sort of trust them to know what's best for their money.
Overall, Northwestern students have differing opinions on whether or not to give money to homeless people, but most agree that they deserve to be helped in some way. I'm Christina Van Wasbergen reporting from Medill.